We haven't gotten to any like promotional stuff or managerial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In general, looking in on it, man, I just want to work as hard as I possibly can, get good, get experience, a lot of good sparring, be as professional as possible mentally, and with the work that I'm doing discipline-wise, and take it as far as I can go. You know what I mean? Push myself the right way as far as I can push myself, and we'll see where it takes us. And then, as far as the promotional stuff, we'll see. I know Tommy's got a lot of connections, thankfully. So we'll see what happens. I know. Unfortunately, in this game, it's kind of politics, and you got to kind of build yourself up, and A side, B side, and I'm gonna have him deal with all that. Have him, take my career and everyone else's career where he sees fit. I trust him with that, and he cares about us. So I trust him, and I'm just gonna do me. I'm just gonna be the fighter, and he'll be the coach and the manager.
Well, in today's game is with boxing, the marketing arm is extremely important because you do have to market your fighters with social media. You got cable television all over the place. You got 150,000 channels that you can watch. To gain a following, which you need to make money in this game, people need to know that you're out there.
Yeah.
So, one, and I'm not a professional boxing guy. I'm just a fan at heart. But, I see a lot of guys, the first thing they do, they sign on with a management team. You sign on with a promoter. But I've been told that some of these guys are treated like pieces of meat. And I'm pretty sure if you got smart guys around you, you can avoid that in your career.
Yeah.
Now, is that your strategy? Are you guys actively, I don't know, do you think you've made enough noise in the game for somebody to say, well, let's take a look at this Castellano kid?
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. Especially for the boxing community-wise. People know you got to get out there and get a national title or win a tournament. But at the end of the day, and there's a lot of guys that don't have great amateur experience, and I probably have more amateur experience than them. And they might have even started later and maybe didn't even put in the type of work I have thus far, that are doing big things. So, at the beginning, no, absolutely not. Then they're not going to be eyes on me, the right kind of eyes.
Okay.
Buffalo, thankfully, is somewhat supportive. If there are people, I like to see them push, us, the fighters, a little bit more. But, I think they're pretty supportive. So, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? You got to just, thankfully, I'm with the MMA gym. I don't know if, the people around me are going to help me or not when it comes to eyes on us. But I'm just going to try to do the right things, and hopefully the right things come to us.
Well, what's New York MMA? It's a combat gym. You got MMA guys over there. You got kickboxers over there. Muay Thai. They're teaching jiu-jitsu. So a lot of those guys in that gym know fighting.
Yeah.
So that's an advantage that you have over a lot of different guys. And then I'm pretty sure the MMA guys come over to the boxing to get their striking up.
Yeah.
So you got them to beat on. I shouldn't have said that.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, they'll tell you, man. Those guys, man. It's like the boxing bug, man. You start boxing, you love it, you can't stop. And those guys the MMA guys that come over to boxing, they all adapt the culture. It's the bug, man. So they'll tell you, man. They'll say with respect, hey, those guys kind of give me the business, but it's boxing. You know what I mean? And they're just trying to get better, so they'll admit it.
Well, they're at a disadvantage because in MMA you just can't straight up box, because when you're in the octagon or in the ring or whatever, when you're boxing and you got your lead foot forward and you got your feet down trying to sit on punches.
Yeah.
Somebody kick your leg or go in for a double leg takedown.
Yeah.
You got to look out for that type of stuff. So
Absolutely.
they're a bit at a disadvantage because
Right.
they have that muscle memory of being MMA. So they may, they do strange stuff like switch their lead foot, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Remember the Conor McGregor fight?
A little bit.
Did you watch it?
Oh, the Conor Floyd?
Conor Floyd.
I did. I had it at my house. I ordered it. Crazy.
He did some strange stuff.
Yeah.
He's trying to take Floyd's back. He's rabbit punching. It
Crazy.
just made him look like an MMA fighter which it was, trying to box.
Very
You know what I mean?
novice, very inexperienced.
Right.
Great athlete, great distancing, great timing. You know, that's second to none regardless, just being a striker. But there's the in-betweens, the small things, being efficient, set up shots, you know what I mean? And he didn't learn from when he gets tired, you know what I mean, in his MMA fight. So you going against Floyd, man.
It's a different type of endurance. And that showed.
Yeah.
That showed by, I'd say, the 5th round,
Yeah.
maybe even the 4th round. It's a
Probably
different
the 4th.
type of endurance.
Yeah.
So, but it was a good build-up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we'll pay $100 to watch something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the way combat sports is going. If you talk enough shit, you can
Yeah.
get a good fight.
Yeah.
And, back in the day, to get a fight going, you just say 2 names, people get energized.
Yeah.
It ain't like that no more. You got to check the internet. Oh, did he talk about his moms? Oh, he talked about his moms. It's who and that.
He said this, he said that.
Right. So, hopefully we can get away from that. But at the same time, this technology can help you.
Yeah.
And this is how. If you think no one knows of you or have seen you, but you do have like footage of you fighting, and if anybody, and I'm looking in the camera, if anybody want a slick boxer at 123, what you think you're gonna fight in the pros?
I'll probably fight a little lower. We'll have to see. I do a couple test runs with the weight cut, but I can make 123 easy day of weigh-in, so I'll be a little bit lower. I can still make it easy.
Well, what you walk around at?
Right now, I'm like 31, 32.
Really?
Eating heavy, eating though. I'm eating good.
Well, if you're 132 and eating good, you can make 108. Go to minimum weight.
Oh man,
Fight some Filipino.
guys will be yay high. What's up, buddy? Nah.
You be an advantage,
Yeah.
You may have to go on that crack diet, but you can make 108.
You be drinking water, eating lettuce.
Yeah. But seriously, after lightweight, I think that's 130 or junior lightweight.
Yeah, they got 22, 26, 30.
Right. So what you might do 22, 26, something like that?
Man, I would go lower. I'm gonna start lower and then go up. I don't know. When they say you get older, you get. But like I said, I just turned 25 and I could still make 118, maybe 114, 112, whatever.
See, that's why you need to be in the gloves.